Hey, beautiful Sagittarius souls. I just had to come on here and share what happened during my reading for you today because honestly, the energy that came through was unlike anything I have experienced in months. I was shuffling the cards thinking about all of you fire signs out there, and the way these cards practically jumped out of the deck had me sitting there for a good 5 minutes, just trying to process what the universe is trying to tell you. So I am sitting here with my coffee, looking at these cards spread out in front of me, and I have to tell you something that might sound a little crazy, but I have been reading tarot for over 8 years now, and I have never seen energy this intense around the theme of love finding its way to someone, not the other way around. Love actively seeking you out, Sagittarius, and you might not even realize it is happening yet. The first card that came flying out when I asked about your love situation was the Four of Swords, and initially I thought, wait, this does not make sense for a reading about active love energy. But then it hit me like a lightning bolt. This card is showing me that your person, your future love connection, is in this contemplative space right now. They are not actively dating around or playing the field. They are in this quiet, almost meditative state where they are preparing themselves energetically to meet you. What fascinates me about this Four of Swords energy is that it represents someone who has consciously or unconsciously stepped back from the dating scene. They might have had some experiences that made them want to retreat and really think about what they want in a partner. And Sagittarius, while they are in this quiet preparation phase, the universe is literally orchestrating circumstances to bring you two together. I keep getting this image of someone sitting by a window, maybe reading or just thinking, and they have this peaceful expression on their face because they have this deep knowing that something beautiful is coming into their life. They just do not know it is you yet. They do not know your name. They do not know what you look like. But their soul is preparing for you right now in ways they cannot even articulate. The Four of Swords is also telling me that this person values mental connection tremendously. When you two meet, it will not be one of those surface-level attractions that burn bright and fast. This is someone who wants to explore ideas with you, who wants to have those 3 a.m. conversations about life and philosophy and dreams that you Sagittarians absolutely live for. Moving deeper into your reading, the next card that revealed itself was the Eight of Pentacles, and this completely shifted my understanding of your love story. This card traditionally represents mastery and dedication to craft, but in the context of your love reading, it is showing me something beautiful. Your person is literally working on becoming the best version of themselves right now, not because they are trying to impress anyone, but because they have this inner drive to grow and evolve. This Eight of Pentacles energy tells me that your future love is someone who takes personal development seriously. They might be learning a new skill, working on healing old wounds, or dedicating themselves to a passion project that lights them up from the inside. And here is what gives me chills about this card in your reading, Sagittarius. They are doing this work with such focus and dedication because on some level, their higher self knows they are preparing to be worthy of an extraordinary love. You know how you Sagittarians are always on this journey of expansion and growth? Well, this person is on the exact same frequency right now. They are not settling for mediocrity in any area of their life because they have this deep knowing that something magnificent is coming. They are crafting themselves into someone who can match your energy, your enthusiasm for life, your hunger for adventure and meaning. The Eight of Pentacles is also revealing to me that when you meet this person, you will be amazed by their dedication to their passions. This is not someone who just talks about their dreams. This is someone who gets up every day and puts in the work to make their vision reality. And that work ethic, that commitment to excellence, is going to be incredibly attractive to you. Now, the third card that emerged from your reading absolutely blew my mind, and I am still trying to fully process the implications. The Knight of Cups appeared, but not in the way you might expect. This knight is not riding toward you in some romantic gesture. Instead, this knight represents the emotional journey your person is on right now as they unconsciously search for you. The Knight of Cups in your reading is showing me someone who follows their heart and intuition, someone who makes decisions based on what feels right, rather than what looks good on paper. This person might be making choices right now that seem random or impulsive to others, but each choice is actually guided by their soul's compass, pointing them in your direction. I keep seeing this image of someone who might take a spontaneous trip, or change their routine suddenly, or decide to try something new completely out of the blue. People around them might think they are being erratic, but what is really happening is that their heart is leading them through a series of experiences and locations and situations that are setting up the perfect conditions for them to cross paths with you. The Knight of Cups is also telling me that this person has a deeply romantic soul. Not in a cheesy, superficial way, but in that profound way where they see beauty and meaning in everyday moments. They are the kind of person who will notice the way sunlight filters through your hair, who will remember the exact way you laugh at something funny, who will find poetry in your conversations about mundane things. What I love about this night energy in your reading is that it shows me someone who is not afraid of depth. While they are searching for you, they are also doing the inner work to be emotionally available and authentic. They are healing old wounds, releasing patterns that no longer serve them, and opening their heart to receive a love that is bigger than anything they have experienced before. Here is where your reading takes an absolutely fascinating turn, Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands came through with such powerful energy that I actually had to pause and ground myself. This card is representing you in this love story, but showing you in your full power, in your complete magnetic essence. And the message is clear. Your person is being drawn to your Queen of Wands energy even before they meet you. The Queen of Wands is showing me that you are entering a phase of your life where your natural charisma and confidence are absolutely radiant. You might not even realize it yet, but you are glowing from the inside out right now. There is something about your energy that is going to be impossible for your person to ignore when they finally encounter you. This Queen energy tells me that you are not sitting around waiting for love to find you. You are living your life fully, pursuing your passions, taking up space in the world in the most beautiful way. And that independence, that zest for life, that refusal to dim your light for anyone, is exactly what is going to captivate your person completely. The Queen of Wands is also revealing that you have developed this incredible ability to inspire others simply by being yourself. Your enthusiasm is contagious, your optimism is healing, and your courage to chase your dreams gives other people permission to chase theirs. Your person is going to fall in love not just with you, but with the way they feel when they are around your energy. What makes this even more powerful is that the Queen of Wands tells me you have learned to balance your fiery Sagittarius nature with wisdom and emotional maturity. You are still the adventurous, freedom-loving soul you have always been, but now you also have this deep understanding of yourself and what you want in partnership. You are ready for a love that enhances your life rather than complicates it. The fifth card in your reading brought me to actual tears, and I am not someone who cries easily during readings. The Two of Pentacles appeared, and in the context of everything else that has come through, this card is showing me the beautiful dance that is about to unfold between you and your person. The Two of Pentacles represents balance, juggling priorities, and finding harmony between different aspects of life. In your love reading, this card is showing me that both you and your person are currently in this space of balancing your individual lives, your personal growth, your career goals, and your secret hopes for love. You are both managing multiple aspects of your lives with grace while staying open to something beautiful walking in. What I find absolutely magical about this Two of Pentacles energy is that it shows me two people who are both complete on their own, both building meaningful lives independently, but both secretly hoping that the right person will come along to share the adventure. Neither of you is desperately seeking love, but both of you are genuinely open to it when it appears in the right form. This card is also telling me about the natural rhythm that will develop between you two. The Two of Pentacles often represents adaptability and flow, and I am seeing that your relationship will have this beautiful quality where you both give each other space to be individuals while also creating something magical together. You will balance independence with intimacy in a way that feels effortless and natural. The Two of Pentacles is showing me that your person appreciates your busy, full life and does not want to diminish it. They want to add to it, to complement it, to be the person who celebrates your achievements and supports your dreams while sharing their own passions and ambitions with you. This is going to be a partnership of equals, two people who enhance each other rather than complete each other. Now, about that death surprise mentioned in your reading title, this is where the Six of Swords comes in, and the message here is so profound that I had to sit with it for several minutes before I could articulate what I was receiving. The Six of Swords represents transition, moving away from turbulent waters toward calmer shores, but in your reading, it is specifically about the death of your old beliefs about love and relationships. The surprise death that is coming for someone in your orbit is not a physical death, but the death of limiting beliefs, outdated patterns, and maybe even toxic relationship dynamics. Someone close to you might be going through a profound transformation that forces them to completely change their approach to love and partnership. This could be a friend, a family member, or even an ex-partner who suddenly realizes they have been approaching relationships all wrong. What is fascinating about this Six of Swords energy is that this person's transformation is actually going to have a ripple effect that somehow benefits your love story. Maybe their breakthrough gives you a new perspective on what you want in partnership. Maybe their healing journey inspires you to release your own outdated beliefs about love. Or maybe their transformation actually creates the circumstances that lead to you meeting your person. The Six of Swords is also showing me that you yourself are moving away from old patterns and wounds that have kept you from experiencing the depth of love you truly deserve. You are crossing over from a place of uncertainty and confusion about relationships into a place of clarity and wisdom. This transition is preparing you to recognize your person when they appear and to be emotionally available for the connection that is coming. The death and rebirth energy of this card tells me that something in your love story is going to feel completely different from anything you have experienced before. The old rules do not apply. The old fears do not have power. The old patterns cannot take hold because you have evolved beyond them. You are ready for a love that operates on a completely different level. Finally, the card that brought this reading full circle and left me absolutely speechless was the Three of Cups. And I have to tell you, the way this card appeared in your spread was like the universe punctuating your entire love story with an exclamation point of joy and celebration. The Three of Cups traditionally represents friendship, community, celebration, and shared happiness. In your love reading, this card is showing me that your love story is going to unfold within a context of friendship and celebration. This is not going to be one of those isolated, intense romances that happens in a bubble. Your love is going to be witnessed, celebrated, and supported by a community of people who genuinely care about your happiness. What gives me chills about this Three of Cups energy is that it suggests your person might come into your life through friends, through a celebration, or through some kind of community event. Maybe you meet at a wedding, a birthday party, a festival, or through mutual friends who have been trying to introduce you for ages without realizing how perfect you would be for each other. The Three of Cups is also telling me that your relationship is going to add joy not just to your life, but to the lives of people around you. Your friends are going to love this person. Your family is going to welcome them with open arms. There is going to be this immediate sense that they belong in your world and you belong in theirs. This card represents the novel-like ending that was mentioned in your reading title. After all the individual journeys, the personal growth, the patient preparation, and the unconscious searching, your love story culminates in celebration and community recognition. It is like the final scene in a beautiful romance novel, where everyone who has been rooting for the main characters finally gets to celebrate their happy ending. The Three of Cups tells me that your love story is going to feel like a gift, not just to you and your person, but to everyone who witnesses it. People are going to look at your relationship and feel hopeful about love again. You are going to be one of those couples that restores people's faith in the possibility of finding genuine, lasting, joy-filled partnership. Looking at all these cards together, Sagittarius, the story that emerges is absolutely beautiful. Your person is out there right now, in their contemplative Four of Swords energy, unconsciously preparing for you, while dedicating themselves to their Eight of Pentacles mastery. They are following their Knight of Cups heart on a journey that is leading them directly to you, even though they do not realize it yet. Meanwhile, you are in your Queen of Wands power, living your life fully and radiating the kind of energy that is going to be absolutely irresistible when your paths finally cross. The Two of Pentacles shows both of you balancing your individual lives while staying open to love, and the Six of Swords reveals that old patterns and beliefs about relationships are dying to make space for something completely new and beautiful. And when it all comes together, it culminates in Three of Cups celebration, community support, and the kind of joy-filled love that feels like it belongs in a novel with the most perfect, satisfying ending imaginable. The timing feels soon, Sagittarius. Not next week necessarily, but soon in cosmic terms. The energy is building, the pieces are moving into place, and your person is being guided toward you with each choice they make, each step they take, each moment of growth they experience. Trust the process. Trust your Queen of Wands energy. Trust that love is actively seeking you out right now, and when it finds you, it is going to be everything you have been hoping for and more than you ever dared to dream possible.